Everybody ready?
Yes.
Everybody,
We must be one.
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 everybody.
We must be one.
Welcome to the Hughes Roundtable. Everybody. I'm Michael Hughes. I'm flying solo today. Nina and Michaela Hughes will return with us on the next episode. Today, I want you guys to take a peek into a conversation I had with my barber and close friend of more than 30 years, Terry Kelly. And I want to thank all of our subscribers. Thank you, thank you. That means a lot to us, and please go to YouTube and listen to any of our previous episodes by putting in the Hughes Roundtable, touching the video prompt, and you'll be able to enjoy all the previous episodes. And now, get ready. Me and Terry Kelly. We grew up on the north side of Columbus, Ohio, in the Milo Grogan area, and we're gonna talk. We're gonna talk about we're gonna talk and discuss about us growing up in the north end of Columbus, Ohio. We're gonna talk about him having a come up. Welcome, man, Terry.
Hey, Mike.
Man, thanks for doing this, man. I sure do appreciate it, man.
Yes, sir.
A lot of people gonna hear you talk about your life. Tell the people about yourself.
I'm Terry Kelly from Milo, Grogan area for 34 years.
You lived over there for 34 years?
Yes, sir.
You went to Centennial, didn't you?
I did.
With Rob White and Dana Bolton,
Yes.
John Gervis.
Yes.
A lot of people we knew growing up. I met Terry through another friend of ours by the name of Chuck Boyer, and he'll be listening to this because I'll send it to him. And we wanted to dive in. I titled this podcast called The Come Up. Tell the people what you have been dealing with and what you've overcame in the last probably 10 years.
Well, I had struggled with alcohol and drugs.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a barber.
Mm-hmm.
I started with Apogee's hair studio.
Mm-hmm.
Rick Duck is one of my a friend of mine, best friend of mine.
On the north end.
Yes, sir. Other than that, I came from the streets, selling drugs, smoking primos.
Mm-hmm.
So I dealt with that for years in denial.
You said denial.
Denial from hiding from people that asked me questions about that, and I didn't tell them the truth. So I dealt with that for years.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been sober for 10 years now.
10 years. How'd that feel?
It feels lovely.
Yeah.
And I'm just blessed. And the reason why I'm sitting here with Mike Hughes, he was one of my best friends, kind of a mentor, a Christian guy that I knew, grew up with.
That we both were out there together.
Exactly.
We both were out there together, and we partied hard.
Celebrate.
We did it all out there from Cleveland Avenue all the way up, all the way over,
Yes,
and
sir.
all the way under.
Yes, sir.
And I never will forget when we went over to Groveport, and I was telling you that I wanted to get out. I wanted to get out of those streets.
Yes.
And I told you that man, I'm getting ready to step out and get rid of everything that I was doing and give my life to Christ.
Yes.
And then 3 years later, I gave you a CD.
Yes, sir. Still have it.
Yeah.
It was funny. He picked me up this evening,
I did.
and I showed him to it.
You showed me the CD again.
Yes.
Uh,
I said, Lord, there he is, taking off
uh,
like a plane.
on the CD.
Yes, sir.
There's a picture of me, Nina, and Michaela looking up to the sky. A lot of people seen that picture on the CD. Man, we was just we didn't know what we was doing. We was just trying to do something for the Lord and to let people know that the Lord is in our life.
Yes.
And here's something. The Lord helped me, and He can help you too. We was just trying to encourage people, man.
Yes, sir.
To look what the Lord has done.
Yes.
That's all we was trying to do, and that's all we trying to do with you. You know me and you.
Yes.
We support. I remember I used to go back and get a haircut, but I wouldn't just come and get a haircut.
Yes, sir.
Because you would make me wait till the last. I would be the last person. You would be cutting hair over there in IBG's on 161. You would be cutting hair, and you were like, Mike, what you doing? I'm like, I ain't doing nothing. I came to get a haircut. Well, hold up a minute. Remember that?
Yes.
Used to make me wait. For
To the end.
to the end, and then and we would take off, and we would be gone all
Yes.
night, just going all over the place,
Wow.
hitting all kind of spots. And all of that with a haircut now, mind you.
Yes.
I did get a haircut.
Yes, sir.
I did. I did get a haircut, man.
Mm-hmm.
So I wanted to reach back and talk to you, man, because we know a lot of people.
Yes, sir.
We know people in Cleveland,
Mm-hmm.
especially on the north end of Columbus. A lot of people we know. I think we were talking about your cousin. We ain't gonna mention his name.
Yes.
We was talking about your cousin
Yeah.
who came to our church, New Covenant, and Ricky Duckett, since you already mentioned him, he's been up at New Covenant too.
Yes.
And when we say these names, a lot of people that listen to this podcast will know those names.
Yes.
They'll know those names, and just to paint a picture of what we've seen and what we've been through.
Yes.
I wanted you to speak, man. Just tell people, man, what. Because sometimes it gets kind of intimidated to share,
Yes.
and that's okay. But the thing is that you're sharing.
Coming out
Yeah.
of your struggle,
Yeah.
been through it, still struggle every day.
Yeah.
But when you got Christ in your life,
Mm-hmm.
there it is.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a thing that if you get God in your life
Mm-hmm.
and keep Him there, the first of everything,
Mm-hmm.
no denials,
Mm-hmm.
no more struggles.
Mm-hmm.
Just keep faith in your life.
Now, this is the second time you said something about denial. What do you mean by denial? When you say denial of what?
It's lying to yourself.
That you don't have a problem.
There it is. It's not going to get help, but if you got Christ in your life, He was there to the end, thick and thin, and still there with me,
Yeah.
with my friends. And I share things like that to the ones I speak with when I'm cutting hair.
Yeah, you do.
Their struggles,
You do.
and it's a one day at a time thing.
Yeah.
If you go through a struggle with anything in your life, cigarettes, cocaine, alcohol, it's all a thing that you can get through with the man upstairs, Jesus Christ. He will be there for you.
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah.
denial I'm talking about, denial.
Okay, so once you say a thing, and then now you're held accountable for what you said.
Yes.
You said that I got a problem.
Yes.
It's just that simple.
Yes.
I got a problem, and I don't want to have the problem no more.
Yes.
You know, because we're making it plain. We ain't trying to talk like we got it all together,
Yes, sir.
and stuff like that. I don't believe that you can help people like that. If we gonna meet people where they are at, we tell them that I also had a problem.
Yes, sir.
You know, and and like you said, we are taking it day by day, because there before the grace of God, there go I. That's
Yes.
a very popular scripture.
Yes.
You know, that's why I've always admired you. I mean,
Yes.
because the way you always cut my hair, you're really the only person that understood my hair.
Yes.
You took your time with my hair, but I also loved your heart as a man.
Yes.
You know, I knew that you was a good dude. You
Yes.
just, no matter if we was in the streets doing what we was doing, we was high, we was having fun,
Yeah.
but I've never really seen you be ill will towards nobody.
Yes.
Now, I don't know if that cause you a mama's boy, or you your mama's favorite, or you spoiled, or what is that? Cause you is your mama's favorite.
One of them.
You your mother's favorite.
I
Yeah.
had DC's brother, younger than me.
Yeah.
We all grew up
Uh-huh.
a year apart.
Did
I
y'all
had 3 sisters, and
you
I
fall in the
was-
middle, right?
I'm the oldest boy.
You the oldest boy.
Mm-hmm.
But you got sisters that are older than you, right?
Yeah, 2 sisters. One passed away, and then my younger brother, 9 months apart from me,
Yeah.
passed away.
He 9 months
But-
apart.
What no drugs or alcohol in their thing? Well, no tragedy. It was a
With Anthony and your sister.
yes. It was just
Cause I heard you talking about Anthony. That's his son you was talking about.
yeah.
I didn't know. Is he
His grandpa.
Oh, that's his grandson.
Yes.
Oh wow.
Mhm.
He tall like y'all are.
No, we getting
Yeah.
there.
Oh, is he? Cause your sisters are tall too.
Yes.
What's
they
your
are.
sister about 5'10"?
Yeah.
Almost
Mom
6 feet?
5'10". Yes.
Your mom is 5'10".
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You probably don't remember this. I remember your mother working at Wonder Bread. Remember
Yes, sir. Retired from there.
that? On 4th?
I got so tired of that Wonder Bread and ho-hos and all that. Oh, I had to hide them, give them away next day
She lived right down the street
from
on
Wonder
the
Bread.
second. Oh, for Wonder Bread.
Yeah,
How long did she work there?
28 years.
She lived right down the street.
Around the corner.
I never even thought about that until, just now, really.
One of the head girls in the house was just gone.
Oh, uh-huh.
How I go see
Yeah.
girl
Yeah.
when she left
Uh-huh.
back in the day.
Yeah.
We had a ball.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
Did she work the second or third shift?
Third shift
She worked the third shift.
after Papa Jack's. It was on the Papa.
You gotta stop it. Yeah. Yep. Yep. So man, that's why I wanted you to come on here, man. I've been trying to get you for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Been trying to get you to come on here, and you finally done it.
Yes, sir.
It ain't that bad, is it?
Ain't that bad.
Just to tell your story
Tell you the truth.
and expose what we've been through
Yes.
and all of that. You're listening to the Come Up on the Hughes Roundtable with Michael Hughes and Terry Kelly. We hope you're enjoying Terry talking about his denial and coming out of crack addiction. We also want to thank our subscribers. Please Google, YouTube, type in the Hughes Roundtable, hit the video prompt, and enjoy previous episodes. Now back to Terry Kelly and the Come Up. Enjoy. Running up and down,
The streets.
and
Yeah.
and to talk about how the streets didn't really it didn't take us out.
Sure didn't.
We
Grace
still,
to God.
Yeah, we still here,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm talking to you. Even about 18 years later.
Mm-hmm.
That was about 15 years ago. I talked to you about before we put that CD out,
Yeah.
and I talked to you and told you what I was getting serious about the Lord,
Yes, sir.
and you know, I was just letting you know where I was at in my life,
And that was true.
and now it's coming full circle. Okay, man, we gonna move on to what was the turning point for you that you finally realized that, hey, I need to make a change?
Well, a friend of mine from Cleveland,
Mm-hmm.
his name was Eddie, a best friend of mine. He went to Cleveland. His mom's birthday. He was a drug dealer.
Mm-hmm.
So I worked at Applebee's, and it was a Saturday morning. And I said, no, you go ahead. Go down there and take care of your mom's. We drug dealers. Take care of your mom's, get her washer and dryer, and come back.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't go.
Mm-hmm.
So he got robbed at the filling station. But I didn't go. I had to go to shop at Applebee's that morning.
Mm-hmm.
It was Saturday morning. And the grace of God saved my life to this day.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't go. If I was with him, I don't think I'd be here right now to this
Mm-hmm.
day. I buried him. And Rick Duckett helped me out with the
Who was the owner of Applebee's?
owner of Applebee's, yes.
Barbershop.
Helped me out, rent me a car.
Mm-hmm.
It was sad.
Yeah, that was devastating. I remember that.
Yes. And I came back here to Columbus, buried him and everything. And it was a sad thing.
Mm-hmm.
But God gave me strength not to go, told me something. I'm here to the day.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all I can say about that one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was. I remember Eddie, man. Real cool dude.
Yes, he was.
Real cool dude. So let's fast track to now and looking back, and we're breathing now. We do you remember when I was driving that Astro 4 van
Mm-hmm.
and got pulled over
Mm-hmm.
with no driver's license,
Mm-hmm.
and they was getting ready to take me to jail, and they did take me to jail, and you was still in the car.
Mm-hmm.
We was in the Short North area,
Right.
and Nina was having a baby shower,
Wow.
and you remember that?
Yes, I do.
and you didn't drive the van. You didn't want to drive it.
No.
You didn't want to drive it.
No.
But you ended up some kind of way. I can't even remember because they took me to jail because my license was jacked up.
Boy, was she mad.
Who, Nina?
What?
Yeah, yeah. I remember that. And we were in the car together doing what we do.
Yes.
And what I'm surprised is that nothing. I mean, you could just keep seeing the hand of God on our lives where
Yes.
nothing. I mean, I went to jail.
Yes.
But that was just for 3 days. And it was because it was on a Friday, of course. You know.
Always on Fridays.
Ain't that something?
The weekends.
Yeah.
We all get together and party hardy.
Yeah.
Me and Chuck.
Uh-huh.
And meet up. We all got money in our pockets.
Yeah.
And that's what it was.
Yeah.
Back then.
Mm-hmm. And would you say that time has went by real fast?
Yes. Real fast.
Warp speed.
Man, it went by so fast when you're out there in the street smoking and just partying. And you're still here.
Right.
By the grace of God.
Right.
And I wake up sometimes crying. And if it wasn't for the Lord upstairs, man, I wouldn't be here right now. You and I talking right now.
Right.
It's just the grace of God.
You know what amazes me, Terry, is that the crack epidemic came in the 80s, the late 80s, here anyway, in Columbus, Ohio.
Yeah.
And it swept through, it seems like it swept through each part of Columbus, like west, east, south, north. The thing is, the destruction that it caused is still permeating these neighborhoods now.
Yes.
The north side, Osceola, Hamilton Avenue, 17th Avenue, in Columbus, Ohio. All these areas are still devastated by it.
Yes.
They never recovered, it seems to me. Would you agree with that?
I think it's more like Percocets now. It's like crack.
Yeah.
I think that nowadays Percocets is
all
like
those
bond.
pills.
Exactly. So
Opioids.
it's something I can't explain.
Yeah.
It's a turnover from when we was back then.
We wasn't comatose.
No.
That stuff keeps you comatose, and you know, it does.
It's a shame now because I seen a couple of my friends fentanyl, snorting cocaine like it's powder, but it's fentanyl.
Right.
It's killing us. Man. So, think about that, Mike. I didn't believe it till I seen it.
Man.
And heroin, and that, it's just devastating right now.
Yeah, that wasn't our drug of choice, I don't believe.
No.
Back then. We wasn't either. None of that opioid stuff wasn't. It was really a stimulant, cocaine.
Yes.
That was our drug of choice back
Right.
then with Primos.
Right.
And things of that nature. You know, a lot of people, what do you say to people that look at you and can't tell where you been and the streets are not on you? You don't look like you've been, the grace has covered you fully.
I see folks that I've seen in the past, but like I said today, you struggle day by day. And they look at me like I'm not Trump, but I just tell them day by day, like, and I've been through a struggle in my life. And it wasn't for the grace of God, I don't think I'd be here right now. Point blank.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
They can't look at you and talk about your eyes. Because you know that's been a problem with you for a mighty long time.
Mighty long time. And
they look at your eyes and be like, "You."
It was a cover up. Sometimes
the eyes was a cover up.
It was, yes.
What you got? What you got? Hazel eyes.
They say black, blue, and black. I don't know.
Do your eye color change?
Whatever their favorite color was.
Do your eye color change?
I don't think so.
What you mean you don't think so?
I don't think so. They
They
say
do
hazel.
change.
They say
hazel?
yellow. They say blue.
You got blue eyes.
No, I don't think so.
So when the last time you looked at your eye?
Right now.
you off the hook, boy, I tell you.
So the grace of God, man, brought me a long way, Mike.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what you doing now, man?
Just cutting hair, like I always been doing my life. Staying focused
You have
on
been
Jesus.
cutting hair all your life.
Staying focused on Jesus.
Yeah.
That's it, man.
Good, man.
And if I lost my wife back in the day, doing that denial thing, and we're still friends, best friends, Marlise.
Yeah.
So just day by day, man.
How's your relationship with your son?
Oh, we still talk and do everything. My daughter, my son, and
How old are
I hit it for a long time. Jamal's 25, Tanika's 31.
Yeah.
My high school sweetheart was Tamika's mom, Kelly Burbridge.
Yeah.
Or her last name was Burbridge back in the day.
Right.
And Jamal is my wife's son that I was with.
Son.
Yeah, Marlisa's son. We've been together years and years and years. They didn't struggle. I struggled.
That's true.
With my addiction.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
And I was right there
still
with
love them and love them to death, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why do you feel people should share and expose and tell what they overcome?
Don't be in denial about anything in your
Mm-hmm.
life. Get God in your life.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the straight thought that I got through my years from being in denial. Get Jesus in your life, and you will succeed in life.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So get Jesus in your life, and that way the truth can come to you, and you can look at yourself.
Yes.
That's good, man. You got anything further to add, man?
Get Jesus in your life.
Mm-hmm.
Don't look back,
Mm-hmm.
because the past will bankrupt the future.
That's good.
There it is, right there.
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I appreciate it, man.
Thank you.
Long time coming, man. And I know this it wasn't easy. It's never. I don't think it's easy for anybody to at least sit in front of somebody and tell what they've overcame.
Yes.
But I love to get men, especially men, to talk about, to expose the enemy that is in their life, man.
Yes.
And that way you won't be you won't be in denial. You won't be by yourself.
Yes.
Because you'll realize that everybody else went through it. This ain't no game.
Yes.
What we've overcome is powerful.
Right.
Because number one, we wasn't supposed to overcome it.
Mm-hmm.
No, sir.
The
We
devil's a
supposed to
liar.
we supposed to be locked up or dead.
Yes.
From what we saw, what we've been through, and
Yeah.
everything else fell around us.
Yes.
But God said no.
Right.
No, sir.
Mm-hmm.
That's not so. So I
Yes.
say thank you again, man. I appreciate it, man. And anytime
Oh yeah.
you want to come on here,
Oh yeah.
I appreciate it
I
a
got your
lot.
back.
Terry Kelly, y'all.
Okay.
Thanks again for joining us on the Hughes Roundtable. Just discussing with a friend of mine that I've been knowing for 30 years. Again, you know, it wasn't easy for him to tell, you know, and I'm sure he has more to tell. But as time goes on, we'll be doing this for a while.
Mm-hmm.
He'll tell us. He can come back and tell his story over.
Yes, sir.
Over a longer period of time. Thanks, y'all. Once again, subscribe and check us out on YouTube, the Hughes Roundtable, and video. Y'all take care out there. Bye-bye. Everybody ready?
Yes.
Everybody.
We must be one.
Everybody.
We must be one.